Once upon a time, beneath a dark and stormy sky, in a small village nestled among rolling sand dunes, a baby named Aladdin was born. Even as a newborn, there was a spark in his eyes that promised a life filled with extraordinary adventures. From the very beginning, his destiny was woven into the threads of magic and mystery. Years flew by like grains of sand in the wind. Aladdin grew into a kind-hearted and resourceful young man. His family was poor, so he spent his days in the bustling marketplace, helping his mother sell fruits and whatever else they could gather. He worked hard, his hands calloused, but his spirit bright, always dreaming of a life beyond the dusty streets of his village. On the very same day that Aladdin was born, far away in a magnificent palace, a princess named Yasmin came into the world. She was surrounded by shimmering gold, sparkling jewels, and every luxury imaginable. But despite all her riches, her heart felt empty and lonely. The grand halls of the palace often echoed with her solitude. Princess Yasmin's only true friend was a tiny, colorful hummingbird. This magical little bird, with feathers that shimmered like a rainbow, would visit her in the royal gardens. It would sing sweet melodies and flutter around her, bringing a splash of color and joy to her otherwise lonely days. The hummingbird was her secret keeper and her most cherished companion. One fateful evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, Aladdin stumbled upon a tattered, mysterious map tucked away in an old chest. Driven by curiosity and a thirst for adventure, he followed its cryptic markings. The map led him far from the village to a dark and forgotten well, hidden among ancient ruins. With a flickering torch in hand, he cautiously began his descent into the unknown. Down in the cool, damp darkness of the well, Aladdin's torchlight revealed a breathtaking sight. The cavernous space glittered with mountains of gold coins, shimmering rubies, and dazzling diamonds. But amidst all the treasure, something else caught his eye: an old, dusty lamp, half buried in the sand. It looked ordinary, yet it seemed to call to him. He reached out and brushed the layers of sand and dust from its surface. As he lifted the lamp, a strange and powerful magic filled the air. A wisp of blue smoke began to curl from the spout, and the very ground seemed to hum with energy. Unbeknownst to Aladdin, this surge of magic also awoke a hidden danger as shadows stirred in the corners of the cavern. At that very moment, a mysterious, cloaked figure watched Aladdin from a distance, his eyes fixed on the glowing lamp. A knowing smile played on his lips. This was no chance discovery. The wheels of fate had been set in motion, and the destinies of a poor boy, a lonely princess, and a magical lamp were about to intertwine in a story for the ages. Thank you for joining us on this magical journey. If you enjoyed the beginning of Aladdin's adventure, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more enchanting bedtime stories. We can't wait to see you next time.